Here are 7 things to know for the day. Number one person has been arrested, one still on the loose after a weekend shooting in Kansas City. 4 people were killed, 5 hurt after a shooting at a bar early Sunday morning. Authorities believe the gunmen were involved in an earlier dispute, and they think that's what led to the shooting. Number 2, happening today, a 25-year-old Missouri man will be arraigned in connection with the disappearance of 2 brothers from Wisconsin who were in Missouri on business back in July. Police believe Garland Joseph Nelson abandoned a truck rented by Nicholas and Justin Daimel in a commuter lot the day before the 2 brothers missed their flight home. Number 3, state officials say they will issue a request for proposals next month to rebuild the Illinois Veterans Home in Quincy. The $230 million planned overhaul follows deadly outbreaks of Legionnaire's disease that started in 2015. Demolition of some of the buildings is already underway. This is the oldest and largest veterans home in the state with more than 300 residents. Number 4, police in Dallas, Texas are investigating the murder of a man who testified in the trial of former police officer Amber Geiger. 27-year-old Joshua Brown was shot and killed in the parking lot of his apartment Friday night. Just last week, Brown told a jury he heard the interaction between Geiger and Botham Jean, followed by gunshots. Geiger was sentenced to 10 years in prison. Number 5, a second whistleblower with firsthand knowledge about President Donald Trump's dealings with Ukraine has now come forward. Attorney Mark Zed tweeted his firm is now representing that person. Later this week, the U.S. ambassador to the European Union and the former ambassador to Ukraine are both expected to speak to House investigators as part of the impeachment inquiry. And number 6, happening today, the Supreme Court justices convene and will begin hearing cases on major hot-button issues, and the court's decisions will come down in the heat of the 2020 presidential campaign. At the top of the docket are cases on employment discrimination against gay, lesbian, and transgender Americans, President Trump's elimination of DACA for young undocumented immigrants who came here as children, gun rights, and likely abortion.
And number 7, temperatures this morning a bit chilly. We're into the mid to lower 40s at this hour. Grab a jacket early today. So far, your work week looks pretty comfortable.